Hey, Wanderers. Yes, we're not starting with a song tonight. What could that mean? Well, friends, I think some of you might have a good guess by now. That's right. Tonight is a night of random access melody. A game in which Lori picks from a deck of cards to determine what the set list will be tonight.
It's true.
So
I didn't shuffle the cards, friends.
Which doesn't mean they haven't been shuffled. It means that I did.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, we'll switch over and be like, hey, here I am. We haven't done this in a minute, right? Yeah, so we're just going to draw. And it is Daphne.
All right. When Daphne from fair Phoebus did fly, the west wind most sweetly did blow in her face. Her silken scarf scarce sheltered her eyes. The god cried, oh pity, and held her in chase. Stay, nymph, stay, cried Apollo. Tarry and turn me, sweet nymph, stay. Lion or tiger, Daphne, follow. Turn thy fair eyes and look this way. Turn to me, pretty sweet, and let our red lips meet. Pity, oh Daphne, pity, pity. Pity, oh Daphne, pity me. She gave no ear unto his cry, but still did neglect him the more he did know. Though he did entreat, she still did deny, and earnestly prayed him to leave her alone. Never, never, cried Apollo, unless to love me thou wilt consent. And still with my voice how hollow, I'll cry to thee while life be spent. But prove if thou turn to me for certain felicity. Pity, oh Daphne, pity, pity. Pity, oh Daphne, pity me. And though she fled, he'd not be denied. Apollo pursued her to desperate end. She raised a plea, exhausted cry, Father, deliver me from Phoebus' hand. Thou may keep my oath to Diana, unsullied by either god or man. Take me away from grasping suitor, whom I'll not favor with my consent. River guns bound, unleash, change her to laurel tree. Pity for Daphne, pity, pity. Pity for Daphne, laurel tree. Pity for Daphne, pity, pity. Pity for Daphne, laurel tree.
Oh, I have too much to do now. I can't text, and
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to text back. And now we're playing Random Access Melody. If you're just tuning in, it's where we draw cards from a deck of old Magic cards that Jeremy put all these songs onto. So I did not shuffle the deck tonight. It was not me. So we're gonna get songs that Jeremy picked tonight. Deliver us.
Oh, no.
Oh no, guitar change. Oh no.
Hang out with our guest for a second.
There's prop change. Hey, friends. Hello. Welcome to the Monday Night Live show. It is I, Lori Grafe, your host, your second host. And tonight we are playing Random Access Melody. And Jeremy is getting more props to play this next song, which I drew, which is called Deliver Us. This is an original song that Jeremy wrote in 2020, I think. It's a little old now. It's kind of strange to say that. Maybe even 2019. And hey, friends, I'm so glad you're all here tonight with us. And I was happy to see some of you over the weekend. Matt and Carlos and Jaden. You guys are awesome.
We got to see Ginny and Chris.
And
too.
Ginny and Chris, yes. Oh my gosh, I got to meet them for the first time. They usually tune in on Facebook, although this stream has been really finicky about going to Facebook lately. So now that Jeremy is basically set back
I
up,
have returned.
he has returned. Hey.
So yeah, over the weekend we got back from a weekend at Robin Hood's Medieval Fair, which that was our only weekend there, and we got a chance to. Well, I got a chance to perform with Jordan Cavalier as Lemning over the weekend, which was pretty great. We actually showed up with fresh new merch, really cool holographic stickers, enamel pins, and CDs. So our debut CD is finally like ready. You can order that digitally right now. Lori will post the link in the chat just as soon as she can. And we're going to talk a little bit about the record release party that's happening July 6th, which is coming up pretty soon. But Robin Hood was a lot of fun last year, and I think was actually even better this year. They redesigned the whole site, and it felt much better all around. I mean, it was a really subtle redesign, but so many cool things. We were on a brand new stage. Their crown stage just got built this year, and it was great. I mean, our patrons had sunshades, and we had a backstage where we could leave our gear, which proved to be pretty important because the end of the day, both Saturday and Sunday, we had some pretty heavy storms. Good timing on your escape, Matt. That would have been really unfun to drive home in the storm that came through Sunday. So, anyway.
Really quick, Judith mentioned that you added extra bits. Added bits to the extras. Did you put on new... Did you add the new, like, Phoenix and stuff, or?
I forgot.
Oh.
So I am going to be adding...
Something was added, so I'm not sure...
I don't think I did.
I'm not sure, Judith. That's a really good question.
I don't remember. I don't remember adding any new emoticons. I really do need to release some.
We talked about that.
Yeah, as you may imagine, when you're trying to do all the promotion and rehearsing and like the touring all at the same time, I'm finding that to be a bit of a challenge. So I'm sorry if I haven't been entirely on top of all of the technical stuff. There's a lot of there are a lot of posts that I need to work on for this week and next week. This week is probably going to be the last week that I'm a little behind on everything, because next weekend I will be at West Virginia Renaissance Festival with Vid Wegner. Some of you might know Vid from Wine and Alchemy. Vid was actually the one who helped us mix and master the debut Lemning album. So I'm really excited to get a chance to play with him and hang out with him over the weekend. But we'll talk a little bit more about West Virginia a little bit later too. But I was supposed to play a song, so I should do that.
Deliver us from my penitent fools. Deliver us from the stupid and cruel. Deliver us from destruction we've made. Deliver us from the trust we break. Deliver us from madmen and fools. Deliver us from the stupid and cruel. Deliver us from destruction we've made. Deliver us from the trust we break. Glory, hallelujah, hallowed be thy name. When the shit show's all done, love's finally won. We'll all join in one voice and sing. Glory, hallelujah, hallowed be thy name. Your will now be done. We've finally won, and all of our grief turned to praise. Glory, hallelujah, hallowed be thy name. Kingdom will come, and your will be done. There won't be more tears of pain. Glory, hallelujah, hallowed be thy name. Your will now be done. We've finally won, and all of our grief turned to praise.
Yeah, we got to play that song. I'm still trying to like add links and do things, huh? That's okay.
That's okay.
That's okay.
I'm
Here I
still
am
trying
tonight.
to catch up on hydration.
Yeah, we're all both trying to still catch up on hydration. Silly Frog is here, and they also said they had heat exhaustion on Saturday here in Pennsylvania. It was Celtic Fling.
Yeah.
So we were also trying to stay very cool on Saturday in Connecticut, but
Yeah, it was not cool.
this song is called Revolution. This is a cover song. And actually, that's funny. We heard this song on our drive home, and I'm like, oh, you should sing this song. It's a really good one.
It is. So what was one of your favorite parts of Robin Hood last weekend?
Oh, my goodness. One of my favorite parts. Geez. What's not there to like about Robin Hood Fair? And and you already talked about the redesign, and they built this really beautiful new stage. It's called the Crown Stage, and it has working doors and a backstage for the musicians and anybody who is a player on that stage. But it was really great to see everybody too. I was glad that Matt and Carlos and Jada and Ginny, I got to meet Ginny and Chris. They made the trip out to see us and hang out, and it was good just to like sit and talk. And that was really cool. And like catch up with our friends at the fair, like Kim and James and other people that are like on circuit and kind of behind the scenes, like Ginny at Get Baked Potato and Bear Cookies. I mean, it's a really cool community there.
Bear
So
Bear upped his game this season.
Yeah.
So he added all of these really great savory items.
Oh,
so
yeah. So good.
For those of you who don't know, check out Bear and Company Bakery. It's out of Connecticut, and he does mail order. So it's been a bit since we did that, and I've had all these experiences in the last few months where there are a lot of folks that I haven't seen in a while, and seeing them reminds me of how much I've missed them. Because like there's a handful of people that I will pretty much eat whatever they cook, and I think Bear is on that list now. I mean, anything that he bakes is amazing. So it's just so good to see him. Like, he's just such an incredible person, and it's an amazing thing to be part of something like the Ren Fair circuit, where you have friends that you get to see every few months in surprising places, or in the places that you would expect in this case. So it was great to see Bear and get to try some of the things that he has been experimenting with in the last year. So really cool. You did.
I was like, wait, did I pick a song or not? That's kind of
No,
how
you did.
That's how our Mondays go. My Monday's going.
Well, I mean, it was a pretty full weekend. I mean, we drove up to Connecticut
On Friday. Yep.
Showed up right before Jordan and I played a show in Old Lyme.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we played Make Music Day.
I totally forgot about that.
International Make Music
Oh my
Day on
gosh.
Friday in Old Lyme, Connecticut.
It's just like a whirlwind of 3 days of music and fun.
Right. So Jordan and I played for about an hour and a half, and the weather was pretty threatening, and it looked like we were about to get a storm. So we packed up, and just as we got everything in the car, it started pouring.
Yeah.
And we got back to Jordan's place and bunkered in for the night, and then woke up early the next day and drove to Robin Hood and did most of the day before there were tornado warnings and severe thunderstorms that had us closing down.
Yeah.
So yeah, there were some interesting evening weather events in Connecticut over the weekend, but yesterday, at the end of the day, we drove home right away. So it took us a little longer because there was some traffic. We drove through some storms. Of course, we made it home safely, but, we took our time, and it took a little longer. So last night was a bit of a late night. But it was a very full and a really wonderful weekend, and I don't regret losing a little sleep over it. So anyway, I'll play some more music. Pictures of never-ending dreams. I can't see what these images mean. Locked inside me, can't set the rainbows free. Like perishing flowers, they sag and twist and die. There's a revolution. Sorrow, what does revolution mean to you? To say today's like wishing in the wind. All my beautiful friends, they've all gone away. revolution, yeah. There's a revolution. There's a revolution, yeah, yeah, yeah. Joy or sorrow, what does revolution mean to you? To say today, like wishing in the wind. All my beautiful friends have all gone away, like the waves. They flow and ebb and die. There's a revolution. There's a revolution, yeah. There's a revolution. There's a revolution, yeah, yeah, yeah.
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 It's a song by The Cult.
Yeah. On one of my very favorite albums, Love.
So Judith had asked how many cards are in the deck. I had to actually count how many cards.
30?
Nope, there's actually 38 cards in the deck tonight.
Ooh.
I know. These are all of them. Whee! But we're just drawing from, oh gosh, I can't even. Here we are. We're just drawing from the top. I don't even. Is that a new one?
Yeah, I haven't played this one ever
Oh.
on the live
I'm not
stream.
even sure I know how to pronounce this. You're like,
Avrish Megalanika.
Kara, I'm going to hold it really
It's
close.
another Sephardic song.
If anybody can. I know Carlos can read that. He's playing. We're on the big screen over there.
Well, I'll give it a try. Keep in
Yeah.
mind, friends, this is still under R&D.
R&D just for the live stream. We
Yeah.
we aim to please with new, fun, exciting songs. And yeah, here we are. I didn't even know that was in the deck tonight. So there you go.
Yeah, I thought I'd put a couple things in there that were, maybe sneak peeks into what might be showing up at a Ren Fair near you.
Ooh, yeah, like a work in progress, maybe coming to.
Yeah, this one might be a bit, because
Yeah.
there's other songs that are ahead of it in the queue.
Why are you interested in this one?
Well, partly because the Sephardim wrote some pretty great songs. And I think this would be a really fun duet, because it's like a guy's like trying to get his girlfriend to invite him up to her place for the night, and she keeps making excuses that they'll make noises and wake up her dad or her mom or her brother.
Oh, it's a scandalous song.
It's kind of scandalous, yeah. So,
Ooh.
yeah, Jordan, I don't even think knows that this is one of the ones that I kind of want to add.
All
but
right, yeah.
I'm sure he'll like it for all of the reasons.
It's a surprise for all around.
Yeah.
Is it a cantiga?
It is absolutely not a cantiga.
That is a question from the crowd.
So the theme of it should be your first clue that it's not a cantiga. So the cantigas by definition are all, either stories about or centered on either the Virgin Mary or like miracles of the Christ child. So those are all like very much like part of, I don't know, devotional mythos from the court of King Alfonso the Wise. Whereas a lot of the Sephardic songs that have held on are, well, love songs generally, or at least secular. So, yeah. And a little surprising because, songs that are a few hundred years old and basically have the same themes as most of the pop songs that have been like around for a while. I mean, I don't know. I think sometimes people think the only music that existed before like 1850 were like church music, and that's really not true. So, anyway.
Avrich mi galanica che javo manaser, avrich mi galanica che javo manaser. La noche yo no durmo pensando en ti, la noche yo no durmo pensando en ti. Mi padre sta meldando, ma soñará. Mi padre sta meldando, ma soñará. Amata tele luzica se si dormirá. Amata tele luzica se si llegará. Mi madre está cociendo, ma soñará. Mi madre está cociendo, ma soñará. Detrás de la reja si dormirá. Detrás de la reja si llegará. Mi hermano está escribiendo, ma soñará. Mi hermano está escribiendo, ma soñará. Detrás de la pendólica se si dormirá. Detrás de la pendólica se si llegará. Avrich mi galanica que ya va a amanecer. Avrich mi galanica que ya va a amanecer. La noche yo no durmo pensando en ti. La noche yo no durmo pensando en ti.
It's basically the Sephardic version of Tonight's the Night by Rod Stewart. Yeah.
Judah said, as long as it's not about a guy wanting his best friend's girl.
Yeah, I mean, no, that one, that's not this one.
No, not that pop song.
Yeah, not that pop song.
Right. Not
Although it has to be said, I tend to prefer Carr's songs sung by Ben, not Rick.
Yeah. Carlos said your guitar sounded great in person, by the way.
Oh, thanks, Carlos. Yeah, I have not regretted picking up this Taylor 12-string. I have been very happy with it. Yeah. And I've been playing my Ibanez 12 at home because there's a couple things that I'm working on, and it made sense to try an alternate tuning, and I didn't want to constantly be retuning a 12-string for reasons that I think should be obvious to anyone. So I think the Ibanez 12 is going to stay on an alternate tuning forever now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm about to hit that annoying part in my life where I'm schlepping multiple guitars that I need to take to stages.
I mean, that's not a bad thing.
It's not, but I mean, one of the things that I love about playing at Ren fairs and playing acoustically is like you show up with a guitar and like it's just a lot easier. So it's certainly easier than like showing up with a pedal board and an amp and the whole thing.
That's true.
I was, playing at rock venues all the time. So, yeah. Anyway.
Well, friends, if you're just joining us, we're playing what we like to call random Acesss melody, where I pick a card from the deck of cards, and it's old Magic cards that we've just repurposed into, songs from the deck of what Jeremy's working on or what we like. It's a 38 deck song card deck. Yeah. Anyway, pastimes into Quanjoa.
Oh boy. Well, before we get into that, I do want to talk a little bit about this coming weekend. I am going to be at the West Virginia Renaissance Festival performing with Vid Wegner, and I'm pretty stoked on this. Vid and I haven't gotten a chance to play music together since the first weekend of Arizona, and that was a blast. So we've been hoping for another opportunity to perform together, and he was already going to be at West Virginia, so it just made sense to do it. And we're really excited to get there, not just because we get to perform together, but we've got friends that are there. Nature of Mercy, Theater of Fools, the Ramblin' Sailors. Just a few of the friends that we get to hang out with, hopefully, and get to maybe get a chance to see some of their shows. I don't have my schedule just yet, but I will post that as soon as I have it. We'll be playing 3 or 4 shows a day, and there is a chance that Vid and I might engage in random acts of minstrelsy around the Shire. So we're looking forward to having a good time with that. So anyway, I hope that we will get to see some of you fine folks at West Virginia this weekend. It's not a bad drive down 81 if you are local to the Lancaster area. And you can probably find a reasonably priced hotel that's not too terribly far away. So do come out. I haven't been to West Virginia's fair in a little bit. I didn't get to go last year, but got a chance to visit the 2 years prior and just love the place. And from what everybody's told me, I was talking to Vid earlier today, and he said it's really expanded. They've added whole new areas, and it's just incredibly beautiful and really exciting. So looking forward to getting a chance to see some friends. I know I'm going to see a few people that I haven't seen since Arizona. Well, like the Rambling Sailors, for example, and our friends at New Pterodactyl Leather. So, and Vid and Erica. So, yeah. So, anyway. So, I hope you will join us. We will have, well, really cool 12-string guitar and bouzouki workups of many of your Ren Fair favorites, including this one. Pastime with good company, I love and shall until I die. Grudge who will but none deny, so God be pleased thus live will I. For my pastimes on sing and dance, my heart is set all goodly sports. For my comfort who shall be there? Youth must have some dalliance, of good or ill some pastance. Company methinks the best, all thoughts and fancies to digest. For idleness is chief mistress of vices on. Then who can say but mirth and play is best of all? Company with honesty is virtue, vice is too free. Company is good or ill, but every man hath his free will. The best ensue, the worst eschew. My mind shall be virtue to use, vice to refuse. The shall I use me? Quand je vends du liquoré, à mes voici tes amis, je bois un jour à boire. Quand je vends du liquoré, à mes voici tes amis, je bois un jour à boire. Chante aux ébouvants, c'est les hommes sans la guerre. Chante aux ébouvants, mes amis, pour chante aux ébouvants, c'est les hommes sans la guerre. Chante aux ébouvants, mes amis, pour quand je vends du éclairé, à mes tout. Si tes amis, je bois un jour à boire. Quand je vends du éclairé, à mes tout. Si tes amis, je bois un jour à boire. Chante aux ébouvants, c'est les hommes sans la guerre. Chante aux ébouvants, mes amis, pour chante aux ébouvants, c'est les hommes sans la guerre.
That's always a fun one live.
That is a fun one live.
Mm-hmm. Leviathan.
Ooh.
I didn't switch over to you guys. But that's what I picked. Leviathan. It's about a spaceship. A sentient aircraft.
There we are. Well, I wanted to talk a little bit about the next weekend, the weekend after July 4th. That's going to be a big weekend, friends. We've got we've got 2 free shows, and Jordan will be coming down from Connecticut, so that will be the only time you will get to see us before Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. So if you are around on Friday, July 5th, we will be at Trinity UCC in York. We'll be playing outside as part of the First Friday celebrations in York. So we will be there from 5 to 7. And I'm pretty sure Jordan and I will be playing a good bit of our fair repertoire. So if you want a little sneak peek into maybe some new things that we've added or some changes that we've made, do come out. And even if you just want to come out and hear us, and I'm sure there will be plenty of other things to see and do. Like I said, it's going to be First Friday in York. So
Trinity UCC?
Trinity UCC. It's on Market Street. I can't remember the exact street address right now. I think it might be 30. But it's right in the downtown of York. So come on down. There is a parking garage pretty close by. So I don't know if they're going to be charging as part of First Friday festivities, but there's no cover charge, and there's going to be galleries and other music, and I would guess there will probably be some delicious food trucks floating about as well. So do come out to York on Friday, July 5th to see Jordan and I performing out in the street during First Friday at York. And then the really big news is Saturday, July 6th. Jordan, Marshall, and I are going to be celebrating the release of our debut album as Lemning. And that's going to be right in Mannheim at Artifice Ales and Mead. That's 55 North Main Street, right in Mannheim. We will be starting off at 7 and playing until about 9. We'll have all of our new merch until it runs out. So we have holographic stickers, these really cool enamel pins, and of course we'll have CDs. So we're really excited about this album. I know some of you have heard it already. We're really proud of the work that we did on the record, and we think that it's stuff that we wanted to make an album that felt like it had the same energy as if you saw us live, and I think we did a good job with that. We also wanted to do a few things that we can't do live, so there's a fuller band on the album than what you'll hear with us, just because we had the ability. So I tracked bass tracks on it, and I layered up the guitars, and we layered up the octave harpa and the nickel harpa both on a lot of the tracks. So it's just a lot more textured and layered, and Vid did a really great job of making it all sound really great. So we hope you will come and celebrate with us on Saturday, July 6th at Artifice Ales and Mead. That's 55 North Main in Mannheim, Pennsylvania. That'll be from 7 to 9. That's going to be a really, really great show. The three of us are really excited. Jordan and Marshall don't get a chance to play together very often, and the three of us are really looking forward to our run at Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair starting August 17th. But before that, I mean, a lot of you fine folks were on cast or are going to be on cast again. So I know a lot of you don't get to see us play once the season starts. So this would be a great time to kick back and relax and just get a chance to enjoy us performing for you without having to worry about staying in character or wearing 10 million polyester layers, which you look fantastic in, thanks to Stacy.
I look great, yeah. And the team over at the costume shop, yeah.
They do a great
PA.
job.
They do an amazing
But
job.
you don't have to worry about sweltering. So, where are we? What are we doing?
Island in the sky, shackled destiny mine, compelled to glide, conveyance alive, no thoughts out of line, tethered though in flight, far from my own kind, sing consolation at height. Did you change me? Did you change me? Did you change me? Did you change me? I can say no, 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 I can say. An endless day, unweary drift, never feel the earth again. Nowhere safer than skies we sail. No enemy can reach us beyond clouds veil. Did you change me? Did you change me? Did you change me? I can change me. I can say no, 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 I can cannonade sounds my doom. Conflagration fills my veins and brings dismay. Incinerate my body, mind, and soul. At last alive, but gone too soon, much too soon. I can say no, I can say no, I can say no, I can say, I can say no, I can say no, I can say no, I can
Yeah, huzzah. I'm really looking forward to those local shows. That I'm excited for the debut release party. I mean, Artifice has been a really good partner with us
Yeah, they've been amazing.
over the years. We've had a bunch of shows there, not just with like Jeremy, but with Jeremy and Jules, and Luke has played with you there, and yeah, it's
Played with Volgamut there.
play with Volgamut there. When Volgamut was at the Pennsylvania Ren Fair one year, when was it? 21 maybe. I think that was around Oktoberfest.
Well, Volgamut's played there a couple of times.
Yeah, they've played there too. Yep.
21 and 22.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we've kind of watched that Artifice grow. They've just been really great for the community. So, and anyway.
yeah. So we're really looking forward to getting a chance to like being in there and hanging out with you fine folks. So
Yay.
it's going to be a pretty great weekend. We're all the band especially is really looking forward to it because we worked really hard to get this album together, and now that it's here, we just want everybody to hear it, and we'd love it if you came out and showed support for us and for the record, and well, for Artifice too. So
yeah, Carlos was reminding me that it was 21 that he came to. Was it 21? Isn't that kind of wild?
It was a while.
Yeah, that was a cool weekend when Carlos got to come. We were just talking about that, and Judith says yes, they really like the drinks there. I mean, the mead is really good. They definitely pay a lot of attention to the ingredients they're using, and been doing a lot of local stuff. So that's why you got to support them, what they're doing.
Yeah.
Should we see what's in the deck here?
I guess.
What does the deck hold for us? Well, friends, this might be the I have good news and I have bad news song.
Oh no.
It's Burning Day.
Yeah, that's a good ender.
Yeah. But I'll let Jeremy tell you that.
Well, she's already let the cat out of the bag.
Cat out of the bag.
Or the phoenix, as it were.
Ooh.
So I'll let you just finish it as punishment.
Oh, man. Punishment? That sounds terrible. You mean as like a joy and a blessing that I get to do? Hey, friends, I have good news and I have bad news. Bad news first.
Oh.
I only have time for one more song. I mean, Jeremy only has time for one more song.
No, she only has time for one more song.
Yeah, I'm going to sing it. But I'm going to sing it in the background. But the good news is we have time for one more song. Burning Day.
My wings are burning, that I've burned and lived. Sparks are trailing, flames cover my head, but I'm not worried. That's not the end. I am burning to ash today, and I know comes with pain, but I know I'll come back to light, reborn, restore my flight. A song of mourning for all I've lost, but this is no victory for Thanatos. I am burning to ash today, and I know it comes with pain, but I know I'll come back to light, reborn, restore my flight, released from burdens that slowed my flight. The end is the beginning, restores my light. I am burning to ash today, and I know it comes with pain, but I know I'll come back to light, reborn, I may grieve for what's lost, burn to ash, and then rise, burning up in a day. Yield to fire's embrace. This isn't the end, only a change. From the ashes I'll rise to a new stage of life. I may grieve for what's lost, burn to ash, and then rise, burning up in a day. Yield to fire's embrace. This isn't the end, only a change. I am burning to ash today, and I know it comes with pain, but I know I'll come back to light, reborn, restore my flight. Well, friends, thanks for hanging out with us tonight at the Wandering Bard. And for those of you who could make it to Robin Hood, thanks for hanging out with us there. It's always great to see friends out in the wild on our adventures. So thanks for coming out. Thanks for seeing the shows. Thanks for supporting us. Really looking forward to what the next few weeks bring. Hopefully I'll get a chance to see some of you at West Virginia this weekend. Hopefully, I'll see even more of you the following weekend with the local shows here in the Lancaster area. And we're just so grateful that we have a chance to share this time together. So thanks, friends.
Thanks, friends.
Love you all. See you next Monday night.
Bye, friends.